And I'm here. Cat, don't do it. Cat, don't do it. Alright? Don't do it, cat. Oh, the fucking spray bottle, but oh, I got a distraction. You see this, boy? You see this? Bitch. That's right. Again, man's ingenuity grasps. Hello everyone, it's me. With an impromptu stream because, well, I felt like it honestly. That's about it. Also, I noticed that the face tracking on VTube Studio has improved, especially the eyes. The eyes is the big thing. Like, I'm very surprised. Like, I can do a little easier now. Yes, I am here. I hope we all have had a good week. You might hear a vacuum in the background. That's some vacuum going on. Because our apartment complex has that, where they'll vacuum the carpet on the outside of the apartment doors. I'm surprised it's not tile. I wonder if tile would be easier to handle. I had exams yesterday. Ooh. I had exams last Wednesday, I think. And then after that, I had a few projects going on. And now I have even more projects to do, so you know. That's fun. I need to check if one of the classes I'm taking right now is actually a requirement. If it's not, I might just drop it. If it's, yeah, if it's not required for my major, let me check. Is it actually required for my major? I have the tab open already, or at least I should. I need it. Ah. Wait, no. No, I can take something else, actually. I can take something else. I have options. I just thought this class would be a little easier. I need to change the lift sensitivity. Is that 20 right? Yeah, 20. 15? Would 15 be better? About? I don't have to take the one class I'm taking right now. I could actually... Yeah, because that's 3 classes right there, so I just need 2 more. I'm actually good on that front if I actually don't want to do this class. It'd be the first class I drop. It will be the first class that I drop my whole career. But, yeah, no, just... But then again, I'm kind of screwed in general with my classes. Because I'm now running out of teachers who teach. And more teachers who like to complain or just read off of PowerPoints. And that's no fun. That's no fun at all. I'm with one of them right now. And it seems they're mostly the ones teaching those courses. Like, I don't know. Like, next semester I could take this class again. And I could take a professor I know who's going to teach the class. Problem is... No, because I could retake classes technically. To try to get a higher GPA. That is an option I have. But yeah. Today I had a lot of meetings. I technically had a meeting with my classmates today. For a project we're going to do for the next couple of weeks. Then I had 2 meetings for potential internship. I need that to graduate. I need 6 of those. 6 credits. That's like 100-something hours, I think, that I need in a semester. For 1 credit, mind you. I will say this is one of the hardest semesters I've had. But at least it's a good semester, I'll say. At least it's good. I have good teachers. Well, 2 good teachers. The other one, I don't know why she's a teacher, when obviously her main job is something more important. And this class kind of feels like an afterthought to her. Because, again, I think I've talked about this teacher numerous times at this point, but what she's capable of, what her master's is in, and what apparently her projects are in the college themselves, she shouldn't be teaching a class. She should be developing the field of study for the college. But no, they have her teaching 2 courses for some reason. Yeah, her class is rough. But anyways, I've been playing Elden Ring, and every time I think I'm getting burnt out on Elden Ring, it keeps bringing me back in with something. So that's been very nice. I've been playing a lot of corner and pivot. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell, because I don't really hide what I'm playing. If it ever shows up as green, I'm either just talking, watching something, or for a reason Discord doesn't pick up. Like when I'm on BlueStacks, it doesn't pick that up, but very rarely on BlueStack. At this point, it's just me talking. I don't think I'm actually gonna play anything today. At least not on stream. The one thing I could think of is invasions, but I kind of don't want to do that just yet. I want to actually learn how to fight. That's the one thing I don't like about Elden Ring PvP. There's a lot of running around. I kind of like the footsie game, but I also don't. Oh, the Pope Turtle's amazing. He's great. I like him. I'm glad, like... Oh my gosh, there's some people... I'm just gonna spoil this for everyone. I don't think there's any good... You don't get anything good off of killing him. Like, you don't get anything. So just don't do it. Like, all you'll feel is regret and shame because the Pope Turtle's just great. He just exists. Just let Pope Turtle be Pope Turtle. Yeah, like... I know I talked about the other accounts I've had, but, like... One of them is in the 4th area now, but that's just skipping a lot. That's me not doing any of the side content in the 3rd area, and the 2nd, and the 1st. So yeah, I still have plenty to do. Pivot's just running off doing whatever in Elden Ring. I told him at this rate he's just streaming. Like, there's no reason not to. Corner's playing as well. She's learning. It's her first time playing a Souls game. So, you know, she's learning decision making and dodging. But she's not turtling. She's actually being very aggressive, which, you know, most people first times, they're usually turtling behind a shield. I'm glad she's not. Learning to actually fight. Forgot what my first build was. I think I just went with a sword and board. I just had like the Baldur's Side sword and the the Grass Crescent shield or the Black Knight shield. Which the Black Knight shield, holy crap. I don't know if there was a better shield for weight to stability. It did take the special Titanite to upgrade it. But holy crap, that shield, even I think at level 0, like early to mid game, was just amazing. You got it. Like, oh, I got this shield. Like, it's not that good. And then like you have a playstyle where you actually use, you know, a one-handed weapon. No, it's great. What's up, Sale? You know, Dark Souls 1. Oof. That was a good game. I think that one has my favorite fashion, which is the Knight Helm, Chester's leather jacket, and then I think I did like some type of pants that had knee guards, actual like steel boots, and like just a poofy like sweater pants or whatever they call it. And then gloves were just whatever looked good for everything else. I do need to get back to Dark Souls just so I can play with the Quelaag's Fury Sword. Because that... I've always wanted to do a playthrough of that weapon. I didn't. Yeah, we made an account where I was just fucking around, and I finally did get that weapon. And that's like the first time I ever had that in all these years. Dark Souls 2. I don't know if there was a fashion I like. I think it was just like the starting mage robe. I think I liked that a lot, but I don't know if there was anything else I liked in it. I just used 2 swords in that game. But I did not power stance. I just, R1, L1, R1, L1. That was what I did for that one. I think the first time I played, I really wanted the Drake sword. I think that's what they're called. They're like ancient Drake swords or whatever. You get them in like the area of all those dragons just flying around, and like there's those guards, those Drake guardians. I thought those swords were the coolest thing ever, even though they're just pretty basic. They're like broadswords, pretty much. And send me pump me full of humanity, send me more. Yeah, I don't like that. It's making me look like I'm rolling my eyes or whatever at times. Then again, I think it's just because I'm leaned back and I didn't have the camera set. I'll readjust my camera. No, you get back here. You fucking get back. You don't get to leave. Alright. Yeah, I'm just fully leaning back in my chair right now. So, yeah, that's why I was a bit struggling a bit right there. Again, I don't know. I don't mention this. The camera seems a lot better now for some reason. VTube Studio, or just the camera recognition. Now I'm just constantly looking up. I don't think I'm gonna win this by leaning back in my chair. Yeah. Nah, I'm still looking up. You're gonna forgive me on that one. Yeah, no. I love Dark Souls. I think the only one I like, without a bunch of stipulations, is 1. Demon Souls I really like. Fashion in that one was lacking though. You had to. I think the only good outfit was like a guy's outfit. I think it was like Satsuki or whatever. What's up, Theo? I gotta turn this around so you don't claw at me. No, no, no. You're not clawing at me. No, no, no. Dark Souls 1 comment. I loved having 2 katanas in that one. That was so nice. A man who probably hasn't killed all the bosses. I did in 2. I did in 1. Trying to remember if I did in 3. I think I did all in 3. Demon Souls, you kind of have to. Bloodborne, no, because I haven't technically finished that game yet. Kind of gave up because I think I just lost interest. Also, it's on my brother's PS4, so I'd have to like be on the couch and not be on my computer, which doesn't sound that bad, but I prefer to be on the computer. I'm trying to think, were there any real hidden bosses in the first Dark Souls? I don't think there was any bosses that required special items. Is there bosses along the Priscilla? I've killed Priscilla. And then every other time I left her alone because, well, no. Have I killed every time? I don't remember. First time I know when I played through, I killed her. I don't know if I've killed her since. Moonlight Butterfly, I've killed that one. That one just used a bow. I've done all the DLC bosses. Hey, Dark, you behave yourself. You be nice to your sister. Dark Souls 2 is another game. No, I've not killed all the bosses in that one, I believe. I think one of the bosses I missed was the Gargoyles one, where it's just like non-stop spawning gargoyles or whatever. I think that's one boss fight I missed. Dark Souls 3, it's really hard to not do all bosses. Except for, what is it, the Ancient King or whatever? That one I believe is optional, but I did kill him. Demon Souls, like that, kind of hard not to kill every boss. Bloodborne. I've killed Lady Maria. I don't think I killed the fetus one. I forget the one that everyone says is like the hardest boss of Bloodborne. I don't think I beat him. But I also don't think like I got to him. Like I got, because the main reason I got past Maria was to get her sword, and then like I was just gonna go back to main game. Elden Ring, I don't think I'll be able to do all bosses. Not because they'll be too hard, but it's just because I have to find them. Maybe on the second playthrough I'll be able to find them, but this playthrough on stream, Demon Souls, it's its own little bag of fun. I'll say that. It's a bag that contains its own little secrets and great. I will say strength build's fun, especially if you get the super ultra great sword. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. I don't think I've done if I were to play Demon Souls on stream, I'd go with a strength playthrough, and I'd use the super cool ultra great sword. Just like if I were to play Bloodborne again and do it on stream, I do a Moonlight Greatsword build. Like Elden Ring, I have Virgil's Katana, but I also have Moonlight Greatsword, which I've never used in any of the other games. So I'm kind of making up for it now. I'd love to use it during Bloodborne, but until that gets a PC port, it's whatever. Also, to everyone who's listening right now, just lurking, hello. Hope you had a good day. I'm just rambling. Kind of felt like streaming, so I did. Don't think there's gonna be a long stream. I don't think I'm gonna play Elden Ring either. Kind of want to keep all progress on that account, you know, designated specifically as, Elden Ring. Don't want to have this like, oh yeah, you just have to go for like 30 minutes of just chatting, and then it's Elden Ring. Like, eh. I think I've talked about this before. Like, I think these examples, like Germa, they'll have maybe like 10-15 minutes just chatting before stream starts. And I don't mind those. I actually like those. But for me, I prefer just to get into the thing and then just start talking about whatever. But then again, usually when I'm streaming, the conversation just turns to the game and I'll forget about what I want to talk about beforehand. So maybe having that, just chatting section beforehand would be beneficial. Who knows? Not I. But, also, if Max or Demon Zuri is listening to this, I haven't, forgotten about the video I'm making. Things came up. I probably shouldn't have given a timetable of that weekend. I should have known better. But again, that weekend was rough. So anxious about that follow-up call. They still haven't called me. I don't know if they will or not. Like, I keep studying, but they keep not calling. Yeah. But I do have some free time this weekend, so I'll work on it. That much I can't say. If it comes out, it comes out. But work will be done. But other than that, I've been playing Rambles Fantasy. I've been getting back into that. Epic 7 has their Guilty Gear collab. I'd love to play it. But the only character I want is, like, Dizzy, and you have to get her from Gotcha, and I don't have enough summoning material, so it's just like, I'll log in daily, see if they give me free stuff to summon with. If they don't, I don't care. It just means another year of not having one of the best characters for Wyvern. Oh, Epic 7, you're pretty good. At times. You're a lot better than before, I'll give you that much. You're a whole hell of a lot better. You went up 2 letter grade. I won't tell you where you started from, but I'll tell you went up 2. Yeah. Yeah, just Elden Ring, Rambles Fantasy, Epic 7, but that's only like maybe 5 minutes by day, and classes, of course, and studying and projects. 'Cause ain't that fun? You have no idea how much I just want to drop out at this point. I just needed my bachelor's degree. I wish I didn't go into programming, but you know, I just need a bachelor's degree. I should have just gotten into statistics. I actually like statistics. Statistics was fun. Statistics was nice. I wouldn't need an internship for statistics. Not let alone 6 of them. Yeah. One of these days I'll stop ranting about school, and then I'll have something else to rant about. But until that day, we're gonna get infrequent rants about school. At least, I think the one solace I can take in my rants about school is I'm not like one of those fucking kids who like complains about school and it's like, yeah, the teacher never explained it, but like in reality they're on their laptop watching YouTube videos during the teacher's lecture, and like the teacher just clearly defined what the answer was, but they're like, yeah, you know, like they just don't explain anything. Just like, my guy, where the fuck were you during the lecture? No, mine are about society in the grand scheme of it all, you know? It's all about the implication of man and what they're supposed to do in this wacky, spectacular world. I just want to be done with school. And then can I just be a full-time streamer? Can I just be a full-time streamer? Who makes enough money to pay the bills? That'd be nice. But no, I have to do these things called selling myself out on Twitter. Look at me, I'm the guy with the cute boy model. Time to act horny on Twitter all the time. Time to say, oh lol, someone just dominated me. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. No. I could just make videos. Cue laughter. I do need to set time specifically for videos. If I'm able to do it for schoolwork, I should be able to do it for something I actually care about. But Rikku, there's a little voice in your head that says you shouldn't do it because it's a waste of time and you won't make it because you have to focus on school. Still remember when my dad came out to me, he was like, hey son, you do those YouTube videos, right? Want to help me do a workout video? I still remember that conversation. Out of left field. Did not expect it. Oh. also got this. So on his or close towards his birthday, we were talking about he was talking about TikTok. He started watching that recently. And he was like, "Oh, like I've been watching TikToks, and these people, put effort into, things that I watch, so and I learned about the algorithm, so I decided to boost them up in the algorithm by giving them a like so the algorithm will like them. And they'll appear more often." I thought that was nice of him. He's the kind of viewer everyone wants, where he will actually do the thing to boost you up in whatever social media platform, whatever it is, to boost you up in your views or whatever. Also, hello, Miss Wannaday. How are you? I am currently doing nothing. I technically skipped class today, but the reason I skipped class is because I had interviews to do. Also, I knew that class wasn't going to explain jack shit to me. You were all in your mid-20s. I feel like a baby child now. Yeah. I mean, well, I'll let you in on a little secret. I don't care if they yell at me later, because I'm probably just going to yell at Pivot. If Corner yells at me, I'm going to yell at Pivot. That's how this works. And if Pivot yells at me, I'm going to yell at Pivot even harder. Corner's the oldest. We're all the same age, technically. We all, at the end of the year, we'll all be the same age. Pivot's birthday's coming up next, and then mine's coming up next. And yes, we are mid-20s. I don't think I've ever felt young. I don't think I've ever felt like I've had energy. And that's bullshit. Even when I was working out every day, running, the thing that everyone hates to do, but it's supposed to be so good for you, never had energy. Because working out's one of the things that gives you energy. But I was doing that. Pivot's the youngest? No, I'm the youngest. But don't tell Pivot that, because then I'll have to yell at him. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? So even when I was running almost every day, that was during high school, I never felt like I had energy, because the school I went to, they like to boast themselves as a college prep school. Now let me tell you this, it wasn't. It was not. The only thing that school did to prep us for college was just pile on homework. So a high school across from us, that was a public high school, what they got in 1 week for homework is what we had in 1 day for homework. And typically that homework was due either the next day or 2 days later. Very rarely did we get more time than that on homework. And so I made the mistake of not only being in sports, but also choir, theater. So it would get to the point where I was spending 12 hours plus at that school. I'd get there by 7:30, and I wouldn't leave until 9 p.m. The only time I had a break was during the winter season. Why? Because I was an idiot. Oh, all these things. Later on, the justification I had in my head was, oh, look good for resumes or colleges. Is if you want to go to college, go to community college. Get your associates of arts or associates of science there, but during those 2 years, figure out what you want to kind of go into. Community college, they offer a lot of courses typically. And then if you want to continue from there, you'll have those 2 years and, look around, see what you like. Maybe a teacher, really left a good impact on you, because from my experience from the community colleges I went to 2 of them, the teachers were really good. a lot of the teachers I had, had other interests, so they weren't like the stuck-up pricks I have at an actual university. Except now I'm starting to get to the good teachers, which is nice. It just took 4 years of 3 years? I think 3 years being in university to get those good teachers. But yeah, let me ask. Well, the running thing was non-negotiable. Because one of the teachers was the coach, and everyone also liked me. So it was like, oh, you're not joining cross country? Ah, come on, you gotta. And it's just like, okay. I mean, it was worth it. Last 2 years, I was captain, and I personally loved how I ran things. Where, hey, if you're the slowest kid, I don't care. Like, I will be with you so you don't feel alone. Because that's the biggest thing with cross country is like, you kind of want someone your own pace. And typically people who are faster would just like be with their friend. Sometimes, they actually try to practice. But the main thing with cross country is you just need to build endurance. And yes, going hard can build endurance. But just in general, running in and itself builds endurance. So it didn't matter. That wasn't even the fastest to begin with. I think my fastest time for 3 miles was like 28 minutes, 29. It's almost 10 minutes a mile. You got people who are crazy and like to do almost like 15 minutes for 3 miles. Those, like, for them, congrats. Like, you took the one thing everyone hates and you're excelling in it. Like, that's actually good. Like, props to you. I'm not being sarcastic. One of the most loyal VTubers I've watched. She got the big brother vibe. Despite me being the little brother. Well, I do live with my brother. He's like 5 years older than me. And we have 3 cats. I will admit, yeah, I am loyal to Pivot and Corner. I am ready for the day someone lashes out at them. Pivot especially. Because it's like, hey, you shouldn't pick on him. And then I will publicly chastise him. Because he probably caused it on himself at that point. We all know how Pivot is. Turning to adult this year. Don't worry about it. Honestly, in high school, just kick back and relax. And again, if you actually want to go to college, go to community college first. It's that simple. Because it's only really if university or whatever that, like, they'll pick the cream of the crop or whatever. Fuck that. Go to community college. Build up credentials there. Returning 17 swimming cards. Don't worry about it. Like, there's a lot of reasons to be in a crisis, but I know, I get pretty anxious. I've been pretty anxious these last couple of years because of college. But I think the biggest thing I just had to learn was just say fuck it. Build a connection, cause anarchy. Pretty much, yeah. Like, again, I think community college is going to be, if you want to build up that so-called resume to look better for colleges or for work, that's the place to do it. Because community colleges will have a bunch of, like, extracurricular activities that are pretty good most of the time. Again, that's in my area. Befriend the business majors. I'd say befriend a mechanic, befriend a nurse. Who else? If you can find someone who wants to go into accounting, that wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. And then... Alright, and sorry for the lag. No, you don't have to worry. You have to remember that YouTube is delayed as well. YouTube is nowhere near as fast as Twitch, though. Yeah, these messages come in late, but it's probably YouTube's end. Yeah. Because technically, yeah, no, you want a friend that's a mechanic, you want a friend that's a nurse. Accounting one would be a good one. I don't know a fourth one. Hmm. I don't know what a good fourth one would be. Mechanic, nurse, accountant. Rikku's help create criminal. No, I'm helping create an individual that, in case of apocalyptic situations, they're ready. Or they just need a quick fix for a car or something, or they got a little like weird scratch in their arm. They can get they can get a first opinion from someone who's in the field. Psychology major. I don't like psychology majors, especially if you're gonna do community college. I don't trust them. Yeah, I wouldn't trust them. You're looking out for me. What you're doing? It's like I think I know I made this joke before. It's like, actually no, Sword Online is also the joke, but I've had it out for psychologist majors for a while, where they'll be in their second year of psychology and they'll try to psychoanalyze people, and it's like, you may be right, but you're also a piece of shit. So shut the fuck up. I'm waiting for the day a psych major just comes up to me and tries to analyze me. I think the only thing I can really do after they try to do that is put my hand on their shoulder, look them dead in the eye, and say, fuck you. I don't know. I think the life of a psychologist is a very hard one. Because you have sociopaths. Sociopath is like, yes. Where they just diagnose you with something, it's just like, okay. Yeah, as I was saying, I think the life of a psychologist would be hard because you start learning about, your behavior and pattern. And then how does that not affect your day-to-day relationships? Because then you might start thinking too much into them. And it might also affect the relationships because you're thinking too much into them. Where it's almost like you need, like, once you clock out of the job, you need to stop thinking. You can't think along those lines anymore. That's how I feel. I'd have to actually look into that. Whereas, like, that's something I think I'd have a hard time is like disconnecting. Where it's like, no, I'm off the clock. I'm just with friends. Don't need to like think about like the only reason I'm with them is because I have an insatiable need for companionship as a human being. Like that like that'd be a hard line not to cross multiple times. But a more knowledgeable crisis. I mean, yeah, that would be. Where it's like you like you can kind of navigate your way through it. You kind of know what. But yeah, no, psych majors. If they're second year or below, do not befriend them. Unless they're already a cool person, but like, yeah, I don't trust second year and below. Third and after maybe, but definitely not 2 and below. I would say get to know someone who knows computers, but I think it might annoy them with that actually, because they may only have like a few pieces of knowledge on how the things work for computers, and it's just like all they really did was turn on and off the computer to fix it. I remember someone asked me when I was doing an internship at a company. They're like, yes, Mr. Rikku, you're working computers, aren't you? He's like, yes. Like, I have this laptop and it doesn't seem to be working. Is there anything? Can you check up on it, please? Checked up on the laptop. I didn't know what I was doing, but like I gave it a good old college try. And I was like, yeah, might be time to get a new laptop. What probably was the case was that person had a whole bunch of toolbars on their browser. That might have been one of the things. Could have also been just that their hard drive was having a tough issue. But then at that point, it's like, oh yeah, just upgrade to like a solid state drive. And it's like you have to explain the whole process. It's like I might as well tell them to get a new computer, and just be done with it. I remember the husband of the person who asked me to look at their laptop was like telling me that like, oh, there's no need for programmers anymore because they just hire them from across the pond. I'm sitting there, it's like, what are you even talking about? Yeah, that like programmers aren't just needed anymore. It's like, what are you saying? It's like, oh yeah, I know someone to program, and it's just like, yeah, you just don't need them anymore. Okay. I just noticed this fucking skull bucket. Yep, I actually have it. I think it's on my fridge right now. I think I finished it. I might not have, but I do. If I need to finish it, I gotta buy orange juice because the vodka is actually good. It mixes well with mixers. So maybe a Coke, Pepsi, some kind of soda, a juice. Goes well with that. What's up, Kit? No, I'm actually not the one who drank the most of it. I technically did last year on my birthday, but after that, it's been my brother. I think he's the one who's been going at that the most. It's not that big either. It's literally just if he's the one, yeah, he's the one who's more consistently drank it. I only drank it on my birthday, and I kind of never touched it again. Ooh, what did I even do on my birthday last year? Y'all may have a problem. The problem is that it's not done yet. That's the main issue. I think I just had it plain last year. Yeah, I think I just had it plain. That was rough. I should have had some orange juice with it. Ugh. Yeah, we've had that for a year. I'm gonna keep the skull. I don't know what I'm gonna put in there, but I'm keeping the skull. I paid like $40 for it. And I think you're only paying the $40 just because of the skull. Yeah. As you should. Oh yeah, no, it stays. It's not going anywhere. But I just have it like a water bottle. Like some very like... What's the word? Like, you could just have a water bottle, but no, I'm just gonna have the crystal skull as my water bottle. Also to those lurking, hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy my mad ramblings of a madman. One of these days I do have to try to like boost my growth. But it won't be today. Fill with water and Spookville. Yeah. I know people have done that where they put like blue Gatorade in like a bottle of Windex and they just spray it into their mouths and people get scared. I know people have done that. Of course, like they clean out the bottle thoroughly so there isn't any chemicals left in there. But yeah, no, that's what they do to scare people. Ugh. You might wonder why I'm yawning so much. It's because last night I didn't get too much sleep. I was so nervous about turning in my assignment this morning. But like as soon as I woke up to the alarm, I was just like, fuck it. I turned it in last night. I'm not gonna double check it. And then I just set my alarm to like 30 minutes later. I struck my family to pain and terror. I remember one year my dad got like some blue vodka thing, and I had a Hawaiian punch that was a similar kind of blue. And like I came back from the kitchen with my blue Hawaiian punch, and he's looking at it and he goes, "What?" And like this is like when I'm 18, 19? And like I down it and I start shivering, you know, as if I just drank some alcohol. And he goes, "Holy shit, no, that's too strong for you." And I go, "No, it's wine punch." I was like, "Oh, okay, Mr. Funny Man." I don't know if my parents would understand the humor I provide on this stream. Like, we have very similar humor. Like, I think I explained my mother's humor once where she was telling me, or is like, "Oh yeah, you know, Frida's gonna be jealous of the kittens, you know, and like, you know, she's gonna die because of heartbrokenness." And then like, you know, that's when we first got the kid. And then months later, she's like, has Frida gotten along with the kittens? She doesn't like cats, but she always demands the cat's attention when she's in the apartment. But anyways, she's like, how is she getting along with the kids? Like, "Oh, you know, not at all. She still wants them dead." She goes, "See, that's what I was saying. You know, she's gonna die of heartbrokenness, and like, you know, she doesn't feel loved." It's like, "What are you gonna do?" And all I was like, "Yeah." And she just started laughing. Was like, "What do you mean, yeah?" It's like, it'll work itself out. He's like, yeah, it'll just work itself out. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't think she's too opposed to the random LOL XD humor. Oh well, what are you gonna do? The only if anything, Frida needs to assert her dominance. We can't do that for her. Because if she starts to play, if Char gets too close to Frida and Frida just starts hissing at him and doesn't do anything, guess what? He's just gonna keep doing it. Because all Frida does is like run away or like just hiss and like swat lightly. That's on her at that point. Like, Frida actually has to do things. Because if we spray Char, guess what? Frida's probably next to him. And Frida will get scared of the water bottle thinking she did something bad when it's like, no, I'm spraying Char. So it's just like, Frida, you're gonna have to assert dominance at some point. We can't do it for you. But yeah, she kind of gets along with them. She just doesn't want them near her. But like, she'll sometimes come up to the cat and like, you know, sniff them and lick them. But like, most other times she like looks at them and hisses. And Char and Celia don't give a fuck. They don't know fear for some reason. Poor girl, no. She, no. She doesn't get sympathy. No. She knows what she has to do as a cat, but she doesn't. She always half-asses it. No, just swat at them. Just hit them. Just hit Char and Sayla. Let them know, hey, I'm top cat. I am the apex in this house. No, she's just like, and then runs away. And then Char thinks they're playing. Congrats, Frida. You made your own problem worse. And Sayla's gone to the point where she's almost as big as Frida. The rage you feel for this cat. I am upset with Frida for not expressing how upset she is with the cat. Because then she's like all mad or whatever. And just like, no, you don't have to be mad. You can just tell the cat you're mad, Frida. I don't think she'll ever learn. I think she's just stuck to this role of like Char feeling like he's playing with her when it's like, no, she's a pussy. She is. She truly is. I can't wait to be canceled by like some animal lovers. Like, well, maybe you're being too harsh. And it's like, there's only so much I can do. Like, we try to keep them separated for like a couple weeks, slowly introduce them, and then we tried our best, but every time we slowly introduced them, like Frida's got pissed, and then like we tried to keep the interactions small, slowly build it to more. Frida only got pissed, just like okay. After like 5 weeks of that, it's like, all right, nope, that's it. And then we let the cats out into the wild. Guess what? Frida is now second command because Sayla doesn't care. Sayla is just Sayla. Char just wants to play, but Frida doesn't want to deal with that because she doesn't want to deal with that, and Char always wants to play. Guess what? She's now second on the totem pole. Char is first, not because he fought for it, but because he just wants to play and Frida won't. So yeah, don't feel sympathy for Frida. She made this mess for herself at this point. Will she learn? Nah. We don't have smart cats in this house. Not one of them is smart. He's scared for it. Are you scared, boy? Nah, he's just chilling at the top of the cat tower. Yeah, he's just gonna nap now. He ran around a lot this morning, so it makes sense he's just gonna nap. Wonder what Sayla's doing. I think Sayla went to one of the bedrooms actually to nap. Please tell her I'm sorry. Tell her she's a good girl and I love her. No. Not until Sayla actually... No, not Sayla. Not until Frida actually learned to stand up for herself. When she's the oldest, the strongest... I'm not gonna say smartest, but she's the oldest and strongest right now. No, she was. Now it's Char. Now it's Char is the strongest. She had her chance when he was younger. When did you get the new kitty? September. And at that point, they were already 2 months old, I think? Yeah, they were like 2 or 3 months old. And they were real small. Like, you could palm them real easy. My brother, a couple days ago, was like, I remember when they were so small and, like, you could pick up with one hand. Now you can't do that anymore. And I proceeded to get Char, the big cat, and one-arm him. Moving my hand around it as Char was in my one hand. And really goes, son of a bitch. Is like, I haven't even done this before, but I was able to do it. What's your excuse? He should be stronger than me, actually, my brother. Since because of his job, he should be stronger than me. But he wasn't able to one-arm the cat. I was able to. It was easy. Yeah, it's 2 new cats, actually. Brother and sister. Same litter, apparently. And you can kind of tell they're brother and sister. They do pack tactics quite frequently. And they also play a lot with each other. I am. He wasn't able to one-arm the cat. I think he's like 13 pounds now? 14? I think his biggest problem was like, cats. They're kind of like liquids, but a little awkward to hold. But nah, I showed him what's good. Isn't that right, sure? He's sleeping, but I'm still gonna yell at him. And then the reason why they're called Char and Sayla is because of Gundam. There's a brother and sister called Char and Sayla. Yeah, no, they're just as old. They're both the same age. What else? My niece got a new pup. Oh, nice. I want a dog. Oh, hey, Sila. What's up? I want, like, a St. Bernard. And I want to put, like, the beer barrel around his neck. A pit bull puppy named Teddy. Okay. Nice. That just reminds me, I want a really big cat. I want a cat that when you pick them up, they just turn into an infinite void of fluff. Where it's like you pick them up, their feet are still on the ground, but like you keep raising their body and it just doesn't stop. I love that picture where it's like someone picking up a cat. Their butt is still firmly on the ground, but they just keep lifting them and like they just keep expanding. I want that. I want a cat big enough to kill a man. All I have is a show horse. Kayla, what are you? Are you a rat? No, you're a teddy bear. You're a teddy bear. That's right. They were both rats when we first got them. But now, as far as a show horse, because he is stupidly aesthetically pleasing. He has no right to be. And then we have Sayla, who, when you look at her face, kind of reminds you of a teddy bear. Yeah. We have a loaf of bread, a show horse, and a teddy bear. Star is the show horse, Sayla is the teddy bear, and the loaf of bread is Frida. Yes, he is aesthetically pleasing. He is stupidly aesthetically pleasing. Like, you look at him and he just looks nice. Like, I don't know if any of the pictures I've posted in Best This Animal show it, but his tail is striped. Like, light gray, dark gray, light gray, dark gray. And then you just look at his face and it just looks good. He just looks good. He's just a nice cat to look at. He's also short-haired. Very short-haired. I think they both are. Sayla is wannabe calico. Char is whatever color scheme is. Or Pat, say. Must pat the good kitty. They are indeed cat. I will not say good, but they are indeed cat. Isn't that right, Char? That's right, I'm gonna keep yelling at him despite him napping. I'll stop yelling at him when he starts paying rent. That's the deal. I don't know what I'm gonna do after. Oh, I got homework I have to work on. That I do have to do. But over the weekend, I think I have most of the things I need to are done already. That's what the meeting with my classmates the meeting with my classmates this morning kind of led us to most of the things we need to do for Monday. Besides just having class, and then yeah, no, I just gotta keep brushing up on Python. Do the homework. Maybe play Elden Ring with Corner and Pivot later on. You're really against the poor, huh, Rikku? You know? That could be a story held against me. But I know for a fucking fact, if I were to open up some page and like sell pictures of these cats, they wouldn't be poor anymore. I am not against them for being poor. I'm against them for not bringing in any bread when they could be. Oh, but Rikku, they're anti-social. No, they love people. That's the bullshit part. So, yeah. I'm not against the poor. I'm against my cats being lazy fuck. Isn't that right? Maybe they're scared of showing themselves, huh? That's too fucking bad. stretch the cat. I'm specifically stretching Zayla. I'm against my cats being lazy. Exactly. Those were my words. And I'm glad they weren't misconstrued. Alright, so I'm gonna pick you up. You're gonna nail into the mic. Alright. Alright. Let them hear you. I might have to turn off the music for you to hear, but she's purring into the mic as I stare into her eyes. And now she's looking away. What right do you have to look away from me, cat? I am your world. I own you. I feed you. I scoop up your poop. That's right, lick your lips. Ugh. And now I'm back to stretching. You can't just say you own an animal. Okay, whatever, you know. What have we learned today, Steve? Absolutely fuck all that. What's up, Steve? What's up? What's up? Ugh. Alright, how long have we been streaming for? An hour! That's not bad, actually. That is not bad at all, especially me just talking. Huh, something fell in the air conditioner. Bullshit. Ah, okay. That's exciting. Alright. If it's alright, I may go and... Yeah, of course. I'm probably going to do the same thing, actually. Yes, everyone. I will probably call it quits here as well. I'm going to probably nap before I start doing some... Yes. Thank you all for joining me. I will be back maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday. No, not Friday, actually. Maybe tomorrow, actually. Probably tomorrow. But anyways, thank you for joining me. I hope you all have a good day/weekend. Bye-bye.